Before the video properly starts, I want to quickly mention that there's going to be a poll right now, which is basically, do you enjoy this new style of content? Because I'm still experimenting and I'm genuinely curious as to what you guys think. So please leave your votes up there. Anyway, on with the video. So, stuff has been different on the channel, I guess you could say. This video is going to be a little bit different. Feel free to just go ahead and like chuck this on in the background or something, and it's going to be a very talky video. So yeah, type of thing I guess you play in the background of playing a game or something. But yeah, anyway, let's just get into it, I guess. So I've been changing my content style up a lot in the past couple weeks, and there's a pretty good reason for this, I'd say. And I think it's been a pretty positive change for the most part. Again, I am curious to see what your results are on that poll, but yeah, I think it's for the better for multiple different reasons. So first I want to talk about why I ended up doing this massive shift with content, and the main reason is because, well, I kind of just came off the back of a demotivation spike, I guess you could say, or a trough, I guess. I wasn't very motivated to make videos for a while, I guess you could say, for a good couple months, and I figured that, you know what, I just need to make a video and I just need to get it out, force it out, I'll be motivated again, I swear. And so that's when the Spawn Town video released for the Minecraft world. And this video it was alright. I didn't really enjoy making it that much, to be honest, but I figured that hopefully I'd be a lot more motivated to make videos after making that. And to be honest, I wasn't. It didn't work in the slightest, and the stats kind of reflected that for me personally. Now, of course, it's not all about the numbers and all that kind of stuff, but I'm a stats guy. At the end of the day, I'm a stats guy, and I do look at the stats, and it does tell me whether, you know, you are actually interested in these videos, and whether you see the videos, and whether you want to actually watch them or not. It gives me a good indication of whether I'm doing a good job, essentially. And so when I released that video, the views were not amazing, honestly. I saw that little grey arrow thing that points down in the YouTube studio, and don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the underwhelming stats at all. It just meant for me that I needed to change something up, because I was hoping that that would kind of help my motivation a little bit, and it kind of did the opposite. It really turned me off doing that, so I figured I'm just going to change up my content style, not worry about the future at all, and just hope for the best. And so I decided to do a shift. I wanted to experiment a little bit, so I started making a video where I went into the likely spam section, which you may or may not have seen by now. And that video was originally going to be for the second channel. I didn't want to put it on this channel because I didn't want to change up the content style if I didn't want to, type of thing. So I was going to upload that to the second channel, but I figured it took way too much effort to be a second channel video, and I wouldn't get a good indication of whether it was well received or not within you guys, I guess. So I put it up on the main channel. I put it up there, and the reception seemed to be really positive. I had a lot of people saying that they really enjoyed this new style of content, and that it was good. And it was really good as well for me for other reasons as well. I'll get into that in a bit, but for now, more of what happened. So yeah, I released that video and it did well, so I decided to continue it. The first Minecraft snapshot for 1.17 came out, and I figured why not give snapshot videos a try for like the 6th time on this channel. It's always been something I've wanted to do, and I've tried with so many different styles. I figured I would give it a go. And that was even better received. You seemed to really enjoy it, which was really, really awesome. So I figured I would try and push this new style and put it onto some other forms of content, I guess. I did a live stream of Geometry Dash and decided to make a video about that. That kind of was the intent from the beginning, but I still wasn't 100% sure whether I wanted to make a video about it, just depending on how it went. It went well, I made a video about it and released it. The stream side of that went really, really well. Incredibly well. Very well received, people really enjoyed it. The video side, however, it got about half the amount of views that a normal Minecraft video would get, which kind of makes sense. It's Geometry Dash. I don't do Geometry Dash on this channel, so yeah, it does kind of make sense. But either way, I decided to continue, and I made the second snapshot video where I was very dedicated. I was so motivated, I got up really early in the morning and pumped that one out. And yeah, here we are up today. So why is this new style of content been really, really good? Well, first of all, you really enjoy it. Well, you guys as a whole seem to really enjoy it for the most part. Again, interested to see what the outcome of the poll will be, but from what I can see from the views, from the likes, from the comments, from what people have told me in real life as well, is that it's a good change. It's a good style of content and it's enjoyable to watch, which is always very good feedback to get, honestly. But on top of that, on top of just, the stats and other people enjoying it, for myself, it was a really good change as well. Honestly, if I'm being totally honest here, with the Minecraft World series, editing those has been the worst thing ever. I've never enjoyed editing less than making those Minecraft World videos, which is alright. That's not necessarily a bad thing because every other step of the process is awesome. Recording is so much fun. The projects are really, really awesome to work on, and seeing your guys' responses are really, really good as well. But the editing side of it was absolutely not there. They are the most unfun videos to edit on my channel that I've ever made. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. I mean, it's literally drag a clip in, copy paste a transition, cut it to where I'm actually talking, drag another clip in, copy paste the transition, cut it to where I'm talking, blah blah blah. It's incredibly, incredibly boring, incredibly mind-numbing, and they are very long videos as well. And so that's why I decided to do this new style of content, because although it has a lot of zooms and all that kind of stuff, and it definitely takes a lot longer to edit. Like, I'd say a video has, on average for these, are like a quarter of the length, maybe not quite a quarter, more like a third of the length, and takes about 2 times more time to edit. But it is definitely worth it because editing these videos is awesome. It's so much fun and it's so much more creatively, I guess, fulfilling, because it's not something that you could probably just write a program to do, It's something that's actually, it takes human input, I guess you could say, and there's creativity there, and it's good. I do enjoy that. So yeah, they're the 2 main reasons that I have made this change and kept this change, is that you guys enjoy it, I also enjoy it. So it's just a win-win for both sides. But why have I been so resistant to changing it in the past? Why has it taken me this long if it's just a win-win? Well, this is where things get a little bit complicated. So in the past, and I'm sure if you make YouTube videos, you have probably battled with this yourself, but you kind of feel like your videos need to be respectable, and that your videos need to be of a certain quality and a certain style, and of a certain way for it to be a good video and for you to justify releasing it. Doing these funny zooms and funny spins and stuff is generic. At the end of the day, it's generic. It's not very original. A lot of YouTubers do it on the platform, and while it does work, it's not original, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And you see a lot of YouTubers that may not be as respected in the community that use that kind of thing. And although it is becoming a lot more acceptable, especially recently, YouTube channels which market towards mainly kids and mainly young audiences, which do these funny zooms to kind of keep attention spans and all that kind of stuff, and it wasn't really that widely respected for a long time, and that has definitely stuck in my head for myself personally. And I've always kind of felt that if I make this kind of a change and make that kind of video, that a lot of people would not respect my content as much, and that I wouldn't be able to respect my own content as much, I guess you could say. Which definitely is a massive, massive resistance to this change for me personally, because while making that original likely spam video, it almost felt like I was going to the dark side type of thing, and I thought the reception was going to be a lot more negative than it was. I was expecting a lot of people to call it cringy, a lot of people to be calling it unoriginal and all that kind of stuff, but the reception was really overwhelmingly positive, which I cannot thank you guys enough for that. And I guess above all, I felt like I was just kind of giving in to the trends and giving in to what's popular just to try and get popular on this platform, I guess. Which is getting popular my only goal? Absolutely not. Definitely not. Do I want to have millions of subscribers? No, not really. Not at all. But it would just be nice to be able to earn a little bit of money from this as well, because it's taken a while to build up these skills, if I'm being honest. I've been doing YouTube for around 5 years now, and although that's not a huge amount compared to some other people on this platform, on this channel at least, I've been going for 5 years, and that's a long time for me. I was 12 years old when I started this YouTube channel, which is kind of really weird to think about. Well, not started this YouTube channel, but actually started uploading videos. And I've been doing it semi-consistently for that long. I've made almost 300 videos over the course of the past 5 years, which is on average, I think, on average it's more than 1 video a week, which is, I did 1 video a week for the first like 3 years, and then I went to 4 videos a week, and then I went to daily for like a little bit, and then I did 2 videos a week for a long time, and now we're here where I'm doing kind of 2 videos a week, but not really a strict schedule, I guess you could say. But yeah, so essentially I'm just, I don't know. It's just verification more than anything, to be honest, for all the time that I've poured into making videos. Like, for reference, the video I made on the snapshot video, the last one that I made from start to finish in 2 hours flat. That is probably the fastest I ever made a video on this channel, probably. Which definitely says something, because if I spend, for example, 3 hours on average per video, which I'd say it's probably more. I'd say it's probably closer to maybe 5 hours, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt, I guess, and let's call it 3 hours per video. I wasn't lying when I said I was a stats guy. I've made 294 videos. If we take 294 times that by 3, that is 882 hours I've put into YouTube. And that is being very, very conservative with numbers. Because, I mean, if we're being more realistic with numbers here, it's probably closer to around 1,000, almost 1,500 hours, which is quite a lot for just something I'm doing for fun, you know? And I'd definitely say my editing skills are there. I mean, they're not perfect, obviously, there's still room for improvement, but I'd say I can edit some pretty good videos. I don't know, I'm not one to brag or anything. I'm very proud of that devlog video, and even going back like around a year, the Bitwing videos as well, I'm pretty proud of still, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So even if it's not enough to make like a full-time living, just being able to earn a little bit of money from this just for verification would be nice. But obviously that's still not the only factor that's wanting me to keep doing this, I guess. Because at the end of the day, I have been doing this for around 5 years now without earning a cent off any of this YouTube stuff. So clearly I enjoy it. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of rambling at this point, if I'm being honest. So yeah, at the end of the day, this new style is probably going to be staying for at least a little while, because it's very well received for you guys and for me as well. So it's probably going to be sticking around for quite a while. Obviously, experimentation is always going to be a thing on YouTube. Whether you like it or not, it is a given that YouTubers will experiment with things. 100%. Always. YouTubers are always experimenting with things. Because if you don't change your content up at all, your channel is doomed to fail at some point. It's just a fact. You're always going to have to change even the smallest aspect of your channel, of your content, and all that kind of stuff to be able to maintain your place on this platform. So yeah, that's that, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I've kind of been a little bit nervous to tackle the final boss of this new type of thing, I guess, because I've been working my way up to it, but I want to tackle the final boss of making a Minecraft World episode in this style. I've kind of been working my way up to it. Not 100% sure whether I'm ready or not, but you know. But yeah, so anyway, I think that's going to just about do it for this little rambly video. Let me know what you thought of it, I guess. It's just something, I guess, to get stuff off my chest, and every time that I see other YouTubers do stuff like this, I really enjoy it. I really like seeing a peek into their mind with this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys found it interesting as well. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know if I'm going to upload this. I record these videos all the time for reference, but I never upload them because it's a good way to get stuff off your chest. Just talk in front of a microphone while recording it, and then maybe don't upload it, but I'm probably going to end up uploading this one. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy this or the other content on my channel, and please consider checking out the other videos, because this is a one-off. My other videos aren't like this most of the time, so yeah, but if you want them to be, they can be. No. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.